119, you need to open your bag N, just as we have been doing in the past. Okay. To save a little bit of time, I've gone ahead and assembled the front body post. And just as we did with the rear one, we used the little shoulder screws in here and built it just like we did on the other one. So we're going to set that aside for a moment. And our center brace is the next piece we're going to use. I believe that it is universal. Doesn't matter which way it goes. So we're going to take one of our bumper side braces and match this up to the little beveled areas that are on here. And again, these are universal. So it's not going to matter. Woo! Dropping stuff now. So it's not going to matter how they go together. So going to screw the center post into the sides. See if we can't get that one in there so I don't drop it again. I'm working over the ground here and don't have a bench. So getting tricky to work for the camera here. Put those two in. Then we'll do the same on the other side, just making sure that they match up properly. Ha ha ha. No bench to work on here. Getting tricky to hold stuff. You guys want to try something, act like there's a camera and try to build a Baja. Maybe you'll get a little bit of a clue on just how easy this is for me to film. Not that I'm complaining. All right, so we've got this together. We are going to grab out of the bag that has lots of little rubber parts in it, these two rubber grommets. And the rubber grommets are going to go onto the long end. We have a short end, then it curves around and it's really long here in front of the body post. Short, long. We're going to slip these rubber grommets over the posts, just like so. And now, let's install this puppy. We're going to need lots of body clips for this. These two front portions right here are going to slip into these two holes. These two portions here are going to slip into the holes in the front nose. So how we're going to do this gracefully, I'm not sure. Haven't done this part before. We'll slip those in, and it looks, yeah, just put a little bit of pressure on these. Let me see if I can do this so that you can see it in the camera. And they'll drop right down in. Let's get some body clips, the big ones, and we're going to clip this through the rear on both sides. Can't see the hole. There we go. And then we are going to clip them through the bottom. So there's a total of 4 clips. Just a little secret for you here. If you're putting a clip in, such as this front one, and it's not pushing in, flip it around in the hole because it's getting caught up on the side, and it'll slip right in. Now we're going to clip in the front body post, and according to the directions, we're going to go on the 1, 2, 3, the 4th hole down. So the clip wants to be on the 4th hole from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put my thumb on there and insert this. Now, the clip actually goes through this little slice over here. Sorry about the bad angle. You can see it here. It goes through this little slice here. So as I'm marking the 4th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to slide that down until I can see that fourth hole. Excuse me, I'm holding a body clip in my mouth. Until I can see that fourth hole, and then we're going to insert the clip. Do the same on the other side. And again, if your clip's not going in, turn it around. And there we go. Now we have the front portion and the front body mount all put together for you. We're going to grab more parts, and it looks like step number 121, we are going to put on the front bumper. Looks like there's lots of little pieces and parts we got to gather together, so let's get them and get rocking. Okie dokie, got all the parts drug out for step number 121, I believe. So let's get started on this. I think the best way to attack it is from the bottom first. So let's go ahead and grab our bumper, and our bumper is going to slide right into this area right here. It all matches up evenly. And then grab the post and make sure you get the right one. There are several of them in the directions or in your bucket, so make sure you look at your directions and grab the proper one. And we're going to slide that in. It hurts your hand when you do it, so be careful. And we're going to slide it in until it's even. And then we're going to put the screws in. That is metal to metal, so I'm going to use a little bit of loctite, which I've put out on my bench already. Just a little dab. Let's put the screw in one side. It's not quite in there all the way on this side. You can see it sticking out a little bit. But I think as we put the screw in the other side, it's going to draw that in. Or, I just thought about this, you can just push in as you turn, and it should draw it in. Looks like it's not going to be even all the way across, so we're okay. Put some Loctite on the second one here and install it. And now we are going to grab the brace that goes in here and put that on next. Okay, we've got our brace, and I forgot to shave my spars off of there. So we'll do that real quick. See if I can cut my thumb off on camera again. There we go. Got those shaved off. Now, there are a double end here and a single end here. The double end is going to go up so that it can capture right in here, and the single end is going to go down so that it rides in here. So we are going to use shoulder bolts for this operation, and there's 4 of them. Looking at the directions, it's showing us that we would like these to go into the forwardmost holes as we put this together. Okay, so let's slide this in, align it up, push the shoulder screws through, give it a little help here. There we go. And do the same to the other side. Just doesn't want to push all the way through, so we'll give it a little help again. There we go. Now we're going to back those up with some nylock nuts. Put them inside our wonderful little 7mm wrench that was supplied in the kit. Actually, that's not going to work. We have to use the open end wrench side. So I'm going to start that on there, like so. Then we'll hold it with the open end. Do this so you can see it on camera. Maybe. Oh well. Best plans. Okay. Got that one on. Now we'll put this one on. And we'll tighten her up. This thing's getting so big it's almost impossible to get camera angles, but we'll do it. Okay. Now those are tightened up. We're going to slip these. Should rotate right up. Captures them right here. And we're going to use 2 more shoulder bolts. To hold that in. And we're going to back those up one more time with our nylock nuts. Doo-doo-doo. No, you can't see this on camera. So we'll make it quick. Okie dokie. We have now assembled the front bumper of the truck. Ugh, that's what it looks like. Truck is starting to get long and heavy, which is a good thing. Nothing like a Baja. Okay, so now, if I can read correctly, we are going to start in on building the rear bumper. So let's grab all the pieces and parts and get this rear bumper going.